Hey, what's up? Nick from BioGear. Thanks for tuning in for another review. Today we're going to be hitting the Tumi Alpha Bravo Nomadic backpack. This is one of their newer backpacks for 2023, released alongside a couple other interesting Alpha Bravo bags like the Renegade and the Expedition. I ultimately decided to pick this one up, the Nomadic. So let's get into it, see if it's worth your money. Alright, so starting out with a few cool words about this bag. It is big. It is a large backpack, but it's not extremely massive. It's just definitely bigger than the Search and many other bags that Tumi sells. So it's definitely one of their larger, closer to like 17-inch category of backpacks. For instance, as we'll get into this laptop compartment here to start, the zipper doesn't go all the way, down to the bottoms. That's kind of safe for the main compartment, which is wonderful. So good quick access for the laptop in here. And like I'm talking about with 17-inch laptops, that is a MacBook Pro 16 in here. This laptop is quite large, and it fits in here with plenty of room up top to spare. So this is a very tall backpack and decently wide too. That MacBook has, a couple fingers worth of space on the left and right sides of it. So that's pretty wonderful. As you'll see behind the laptop though, there is a tablet pocket that will accommodate easily like an 11-inch iPad, maybe even some really small 13-inch, especially like 11-inch laptops and stuff. They'll fit in there just fine, but tablet pocket usually not bad at all. So that's it for the laptop compartment. It is gusseted. Your laptop is protected. It's not just like pinched envelope style. It does have some nice spacing on the inside. There is a cell phone pocket here on the back, so that's always nice. Tumi does like to put little magnetic pockets here in the back, so that is always wonderful to see. I think that's one of my favorite cash pockets for sure. And yeah, back panel on this bag, nice good padding, as with all the Alpha Bravo bags. Good padding in the back here. Straps are amazing too. I love this new series of Alpha Bravos that Tumi's been doing with this new revisions. The straps are phenomenal. It's got this nice plush fat bottom, triple tube up top. Really nice stuff. I love these straps. Plastic hardware too, if that matters to anybody. So unfortunately it's plastic down here, but it is what it is. I mean, it doesn't hit much stuff and make a bunch of noise at least. Luggage pass through here on the back as well, so you can put this over the handlebars of your suitcase. Always definitely a nice feature to have. So that's it for the back of the bag. Getting into the main compartment, which is one of my favorite sections. Zippers, as you see, go all the way down to the bottom edges. I just made this backpack really back heavy with that laptop in it. There we go, set this up to the side. Yeah. Alright, so, main compartment of this bag does have a really large entry into it with the zippers going all the way down the back and left and right. That's wonderful. I'd rather do that for, the main compartment than I would for the laptop compartment any day, because obviously laptop compartment you just need to reach in through the top usually. This, you kind of want the access space to look around and see what you're stuffing in here, Now what's nice about these bags, as you'll see here with this, this light, there are two additional pockets in here, one on the left and one on the right, that you can just kind of put stuff in and help organize. That's not very typical for Tumi bags, and the Renegade and Expedition did not have that either. They've got some cool features to them, but this bag particularly had the nice, more standardized layout with just kind of open and use. But there are two additional pockets in here, which is wonderful. I'm super happy that that's there, on top of this pocket here, which is in the front. But for the most part, yeah, very organized, very good amount of space. There are the two additional pockets here on the back as well, on this back panel where the laptop's at. I'd be careful what you put in here, because again, this kind of will compete for space with your laptop. So I wouldn't put anything like, bulky mice or anything in there. I just leave it for like maybe just some wrapped up cords, or, paper documents, stuff like that you'd want to put in there, something small. But yeah, it's kind of it for the main compartment. It's just nice to have all that extra space in there and being able to reach in and secure all your goodies. So that is neat. Now, past that, on the front of this bag, like you saw on the main compartment, you do have this nice little zippered pocket up here, which goes down pretty deep. That can't even fit an iPad mini, which is kind of cool. So good little spot if you have something like that. It is padded. There's nothing in here that's going to tear up your bag. This little leather patch in here is not going to tear up your your tablet or anything you put in here. So your goods are pretty safe in there. It is padded, which is nice. So that's neat that that's there. What's weird on this bag, this is kind of the most odd feature, is this little flap. It's magnetic on both sides, left and right. And it's just this little storage flap. Got one little zipper on top. You put stuff in here. It's a little tight to get in this front zipper, but there is a decent amount of space in here, and you can stuff it pretty full, I'm sure. But it's just an odd little pocket, and it's kind of the weirdest feature of this bag is that there, and then underneath it, as you see, there's a like a plastic clear window I hate this. I really don't like this at all. If anything's going to deteriorate on this bag and turn yellow or scratch or rip, it's probably going to be this panel, and that bugs me. So I don't like that being here, because that kind of helps, in my opinion, like limit the life of your bag. These bags can last a very long time. That I could see not lasting a very long time. But nevertheless, it's there, so I'm not sure what the intent is. Maybe it's for like receipts and something thin that you can put in there and see through. You know, receipts are the only thing that come to mind. But yeah, that's there. I don't know what else to do with it. Front pocket on this bag is a little different. There's two zippers instead of one. Normally, like the search and navigation with their front pockets have one zipper that goes actually much further down the left and right. This one doesn't even make it to the bottom. You see that it only stops not even really halfway. So it does limit your pull down here for access inside that pocket, which is kind of a shame. But the inside layout's still pretty much identical to many other bags that Tumi makes in the Alpha Bravo line. You got two pockets here for your credit cards and like business cards. One pin loop here. One long pocket instead of like a divided two pocket, and one little zipper pocket up here too. So good access there, good storage, not bad. Main pocket does drop down pretty far too, which is nice. So that's there. Kind of odd to see two zippers instead of one, especially when it doesn't go all the way down. You'd think that full throw would take two zippers and like short throw would take one. Didn't design it, don't know. On your metal pocket up here, same as usual for many of the Alpha Bravos this go. Got your key leash here, and there's nothing else in there. So just a nice polyester in there. Well, not polyester, but recycled material at stamp. And yeah, that's about it. Side pockets on this bag. Left and right sides have these nice, fat, large pockets. They can hold a full-size water bottle in here, no problem. This right side here is all like rubberized and has a little vent here, spill port and vent. So that's obviously where you'd put like an umbrella or water bottle. Don't know how big of a bottle you can put in there, but that's kind of up to you to try it. Everyone's got a different bottle. But a normal size water bottle that you'd just normally buy and throw away will fit just fine. Left side here though, does have the that stamp material in here as well. So good spot for sunglasses and many other things. Many other things. And that kind of wraps it up. The only other like super feature of this bag that I haven't touched on yet, this bottom can expand. You can unzip this with the zipper down here. And once you go all the way around with it, it will expand. So that can be used for, gosh, ideally I'd just say more junk and more clothing and stuff. You'd probably want your heaviest, largest item at the bottom once you fill this up, because it's not going to stand itself up unless there's a bunch of stuff in there. And even with a bunch of stuff in there, like a jacket, I couldn't get it to stand up on its own. It would want to tip over and fall. So the bag becomes unstable. But if you're wearing it, and let's say you're like hiking or, you know, going through an airport, I'm sure that would matter a lot less to you, as much as just being able to fit the stuff inside of your bag. So yeah, that's there. That's an option, and it works. I'll never use it, but it's there. Okay, so final thoughts on this bag. Big bag, really nice bag. I do like that it holds itself up really well, other than when you have a laptop in the main compartment, or in the laptop compartment, nothing in the main compartment. And that's a heavy laptop too. That is over 5 pounds, so got to give it some leeway there. But yeah, this is a sick little bag, and I really enjoy using it. This is going to be something that's going to go out of town with me quite often now. Last couple times I've been going out of town, I've been using like my esports bags and stuff, but this is going to kind of take the position now for me as far as what I'm carrying with me when I go traveling. So yeah, price is $725 though. That is really expensive, and Tumi's been increasing in prices, unfortunately, so they're getting up there, and you know, every year it seems like they go up at least another $100 on some of their bags. Now, do I recommend this over like the Renegade and Expedition? For me, yes. For you, it's up to you. Renegade's actually a little bit thinner of a bag. It won't stick off your back as far. It seems like it's just as tall. It's just not as deep. So if you're more worried about, like, you know, public transportation, being on a train or something like that, maybe the Renegade would be a better option for you. But the Expedition's huge in every format. And if you like flat bags, that might be one that you would want to pick. But for me, this bag hit all the boxes for me. I love having all the individual pockets everywhere, especially on the inside. And so this tickled my fancy enough to go ahead and make a big purchase decision on it. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments, throw them down below. Please like and subscribe to my channel before you leave. It would help me tremendously. I have a small YouTube channel, and your support goes a really long way. So if you want to know anything, comment down below. I usually hang out in the comment section pretty regularly. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.